Welcome to the Hilton Head Livin podcast. I am your host, O.T. Gibbons. Our mission with all of our content is to make sure you know everything going on in Hilton Head, all the best places to go, all the biggest events that are happening, and everything you need to know to make sure you get the most out of your time on the island. I am joined as always by the star of our content, my co-host and beautiful wife, Jessica Gibbons. How you doing, Jess?
Hi.
All right, we have huge, massive breaking news on the podcast this week that we're really excited to announce. We're really excited. So I'll let you tell everybody.
Okay, so exciting of an upcoming event. I am co-hosting a Galentine's music bingo night that I am super duper excited about. I'm co-hosting with my friend Katie from Studio Scoop. It will be at Aunt Chilada's on Thursday the 15th from 6:30 to 8:30. And if anybody who listens to the podcast, the first day it comes out, Wednesday the 24th, message us on Instagram and we will give you a code so that you can get a discount on the tickets. And we will be having a post on where to sign up and all the fun information. And we're going to be giving out prizes for whoever wins the round of bingo. There'll be a couple rounds. And some of the sponsors for that are F45, Chronic Golf and Games, and we have a couple more too surprises. So I'm so excited. It's Dress to Impress, so get to dress up, fun, paint the town red, so to speak, and I am so excited. Aunt Chilada's has delicious food. There'll be food specials. There'll be a specialty drink.
I think this event is really cool, and I think that something that you've talked about a lot, and I don't know if it's okay to bring it up on the podcast, but I'm going to mention it anyway, is that this event for your 41 years old? I nailed that? Okay.
Thanks for telling everybody my age. Thanks.
We'll cut that out of the podcast. But for women and men moving to the island, trying to make friends in that middle ages of, 30, even 20s up to, their 50s, trying to make friends around here is not the easiest thing. And I know that you've been really excited to have this event to try to meet some other women in the community and legitimately make friends. Like, that is really what this is about. As much as it is to get to meet all of you wonderful people that follow us, it's about getting to make friends and enjoy everybody and hang out and have a really good time. And I think that's something you've especially been looking forward to that I wanted to mention at least a little bit.
Yes, definitely. And my sister and I have definitely talked about it too. It's tough to make friends as an adult in general. And so it's just here sometimes too. I feel like being in my 40s too and not having kids, that it's even tougher to make friends. A lot of times you'll meet other parents at the playground or school events. So therefore, I feel like it's easier sometimes to meet parents from school events or at the playground or whatnot. And I know it's been tough. And everybody has things going on in their own lives and it's hard to schedule things out. So hopefully this will help other women too on the island, and if you're maybe just visiting too, a fun event to go to. And I'm really excited about it. So yeah. And
just the lack of events in general or things to do kind of for that middle, the triangle they've got for like the younger people in the main season. And there just aren't that, maybe you're not trying to stay out till 2 a.m. Have a couple drinks, maybe watch the game. Hopefully we're hoping to maybe do another event down the road at somewhere like Chronic Golf or Golf Galaxy or something like that that's maybe more golf oriented to get the guys involved. But for now, it's just the ladies, and they're going to have a blast, and we will have the whole thing set up, and I'm going to get out of there, and they're just going to have a really awesome time. So sign up. When this podcast comes out, message us. We'll put out a ton of videos about it to make sure everybody at least hears about it. And those of you that want to go or can make it, we'll get you signed up and get you there. So very excited.
Very excited. I know. It's been hard not to talk about it because we've had it planned for a little while now. So it's been super excited and hard not to talk about. But now I can. Woohoo! And let me know if you have any questions about it too. I'm happy to answer anything, but it should be a blast.
Why don't we get into what else is... So the first thing you need to know about is the event, the Hilton Head Livin Studio Scoop event at Enchiladas. Couldn't be more fitting that it's at Enchiladas. They were the first people to invite us anywhere. We love Jimmy. We love that place. We ride for Enchiladas to the end. Love them. So put that on your calendar. After that, what is happening this week?
So just recap of a couple things we mentioned last week. Restaurant Week starts this Saturday, the 22nd, and goes through the 3rd. And you can find the restaurants and their menus, specialty menus, on HiltonHeadIsland.org. And then on Saturday, there is Cocktails and Camellias at the Coastal Discovery Museum. Tickets are $125, it's 5 to 8, and it's festive attire, and there'll be live music and food and stuff.
Wise Guys, which we went to last year for Restaurant Week, just got a new chef. They've got some new food items that they want everybody to try, and we went there last year, and it was I love their steak, but definitely go check out Wise Guys. And there's a number of other restaurants out there, and Restaurant Week is fantastic. I loved it last year. We had a great time. Went with my parents a couple places, and I'm sure we'll be out and about. So again, if you see us, say hi. But wanted to mention that.
Yep. And then so new upcoming stuff starting on Thursday, the 25th. Restore Wellness, which we've talked about a bunch and we love. They're having a skin health celebration. And so they're going to do 20% off of facials, $75 mini facials. You can get a Radiance Booster IV drip for $199. There's 10% off of Biotin and CoQ10 IM shots. And they'll have the Stretch Lab is there, which I just went to. They were there a couple weekends ago that I went to, and it feels so good. So the people, they stretch you out, and it just feels really good. You'll tell them if you're tight anywhere, having any issues, and they'll be able to help you out with that. And then Low Country NutriShop will also be there, which we've been there. We've talked to them. They know their stuff. So if you need some protein powder or any nutritional stuff, they'll be able to help you. And then Move Confident Activewear, which is going to be a new shop that's opening up soon in Bluffton for ladies in some activewear. She has some cute stuff. So definitely go there, or you can book it through their website or their Instagram. And then also on Thursday, More Spa's having a grand opening to celebrate. They have a second floor addition with the lounge and treatment room. And it's going to be a free sound healing and guided meditation presented by Soulfire Social. And I recently went to More Spa and got a massage and used their sauna, which is a salt and color treatment too. It's very nice and it's big too. So I would imagine they might have some specials then too for getting some treatments. So go ahead and check that out, and you can just call them to reserve your spot for that. And then on Friday, there's going to be a dog adoption event. We always love those. I know I'm not allowed to go to them because I just want to take them all home. But the Humane Society, and it's going to be at Jarvis Creek General Store. They have a large outdoor area, fire pit. They usually have food trucks there and stuff too. So that will be Friday from 11 to 1. And even if you can't adopt the dogs, you can still help out they usually have t-shirts that you can buy. I've bought a couple. So I'll just give them my money since I can't get a dog. But they're so sweet. A lot of them are so sweet. You can pet them. Give them some love and attention for just a little bit at least. And then Saturday, the 27th, there's Family Snow Day at Shelter Cove Park, which kind of sounds fitting considering the north just got a ton of snow. So the kids that might have been jealous that these other kids get to play in the snow, they get school day off. So apparently there's going to be a snow field that you can sled down, which sounds like a lot of fun. We haven't been to it yet, so I think we should go at least check it out. See, I'm not a big snow person, but I don't.
We moved to Hilton.
I know, I actually hate the snow, but it's cold and it's wet. Two things I hate to be, but it sounds like a lot of fun for kids. There'll be inflatable games, and there'll be live music, and it's a $10 admission fee. Also on Saturday, the Hilton Head Brewing Company is having a customer appreciation day. Yay! And they'll have free food and beer specials, live music, and you can tie-dye your own Hilton Head Brewing Company t-shirt, which sounds like a lot of fun. So maybe if we get a chance, we can stop by there. And they're saying around 1-ish. So, and you can see more on also their Instagram page or on their website.
That's such a Hilton Head thing. Around 1-ish. We close around 3. Like it's so hilarious.
So Saturday sounds like a fun-filled day. We got stuff to do. Ready for it?
We're ramping up. February's kind of go time. We're going to be really busy with tons of content. We're going to have so much stuff to tell everybody about on the podcast as we get into spring break season and then into golf trip season and then into summer season. It's going to be really, really busy. We're going to have a lot of work to do, but we're going to try to stay up with it, make sure you know everything going on.
And then some upcoming things that you have to buy tickets for that there's a possibility could get sold out, so I want to bring it to you now. On Wednesday, February 7th, the Ocean Lounge in Sea Pines is having a miniature bourbon dinner. So you get bourbon tastings along with your dinner from 6:30 to 8:30. It's $125, and you can sign up on Eventbrite or on their website. And if bourbon isn't your thing, they have a wine dinner the next night on the 8th at Quarterdeck, which we love. It's delicious. So you get wine pairings with your dinner, which anything we've eaten there has been delicious. So, and I'm going to mispronounce the vineyards that the wines are coming from, so I'm just going to spell it out. It's Honig. Do you have any clue about it? And I apologize for everybody involved, but I just don't want to mispronounce that. So, and you can find more information on the Sea Pines website. And tickets are also $125, and it's from 6:30 to 8:30 also.
So that's everything happening this week and upcoming that you should be looking out for in Hilton Head. Why don't we talk about our favorite new thing that we tried in the last week that we think you all should go check out? What was yours? What did you try this week?
So we had one of our friends had a party on Saturday, and to get a hostess gift, I went to a store called Letters. It's a cute little gift shop, and it's on Main Street Village. I know you've gotten me a present from there before, probably because it's super close to our house, so it's easy for him to get me something. But it's super cute. They have very unique gifts and different price ranges, and it's really good for a hostess gift kind of thing. So that was my one little new thing. How about you?
For me, everybody who listens to the podcast knows that I am a big lunch spot person, trying to find good sandwiches. I have historically always gone to Watusi Cafe for the chicken sandwich. They've been closed for the last couple days, so I had to try some new spots. I went back to Philly's. Actually, Jess went to Philly's and asked me if I wanted anything. I had tried their steak and cheese, which I didn't love. I thought it was okay. But she got me a chicken sandwich. I can't remember the name of it, but it was the chicken sandwich with the buffalo sauce and the blue cheese on the side, coming on a hoagie roll, and it was unreal. It was so, so good. Can't rave enough about it. Really liked the sandwich. I'm a big sandwich person. So you know if I'm giving it the stamp, you got to go check it out. But the chicken sandwich at Philly's right there, right at the main circle, right by where you're trying to get into Sea Pines. What else is right there?
There's Local Pie is right there too.
And
Chronic
Off.
Off.
Yeah.
And your sandwich is called the Roadrunner. They have fun little names. I had the kitchen sink wrap, which was also delicious. I've had it before, therefore that's why I got it again, but it's delicious. It's chicken and a bunch of veggies.
I now have two go-to spots. I have to debate each one. All right. And so with that, why don't we get to answering the people's question? The question this week that we have gotten the most often, we've gotten a ton of questions about spring break. Don't worry. We're going to have spring break covered. Don't worry. We're going to hammer that. You're going to know everything going on. But the one question we've been getting the most recently is what free, F-R-E-E, things are there for you to do with your kids on Hilton Head Island?
Some of the things that I have are, we just posted a reel on it of Adventure Playground at Low Country Celebration Park and near Cligney. So cool. There's a huge pirate ship that the kids can climb into. There's ropes all in there. There's slides coming off of it. There's swings there. They have a little discovery trail. And in the summer, they actually have kind of little pool, I don't want to say pools, but like little puddles and a little stream of water, which is kind of nice because since there aren't really any public pools and you don't necessarily want to be at the beach all the time, this is still a way to let the kids cool off a little bit, play in the water, and it's a lot of fun.
And Celebration Park right there is always packed. There's always people doing all kinds of different stuff, throwing the ball around, playing soccer. I mean, just that whole area right there is great for kids. That's awesome.
There's also right in front of the playground is the sandbox also, which is not free. It's not too expensive, but it's an interactive like children's museum. That's really neat. Our niece and nephew absolutely love it, and they have like indoor, outdoor, lots of play stuff, learning activities too. So if you don't mind paying a little bit, and I think they have summer camps there too, you should check that out with the kids.
That place is unreal. That place is so cool. I mean, there's so many things you could do with kids that that might not be free, but are very inexpensive as far as like really the entertainment value it's providing. Like if you're not staying in Sea Pines and you get through the Sea Pines gate for $9, you can go check out the Lawton Stables. You could go. There's so many different trails you could go on there. What other kinds of? I mean, I don't know if you want to take a kid on like the alligator tour per se. But
there was actually a kid on the one I went to. I mean, he wasn't. I would say he's probably 5.
5? I mean, that's really cool too, and that's not that expensive either. Like, there's lots of really interesting stuff to do. You could go rent bikes, ride them on the beach. There's a lot of really fun things that you could do.
And then another awesome place is the Coastal Discovery Museum, which is just large, so just the kids can just run around in general. You can do, usually there's lots of wildlife you can see. They have a kids room of playing and learning too, which is very cool. Again, we've taken my niece and nephew there. So a lot of times in the summer, they have a lot of activities you can do. Like I know they have reptile meet day or meet the reptiles. I forget exactly what it's. Reptile meet and greet, where you get to hold an actual little baby alligator, which I did. It was when we took my nephew there. I think I was excited, more excited than he was to do that. When do you get to do that? Yep. There's also snakes you can hold, which I didn't even look. Yeah. And there was chickens that you could hold and turtles you could pet. And that was only $7, which to me, that was worth it to hold a little baby alligator for $7, and then you just go explore the rest of it. They have a chicken coop you can go see, and there are horses that you can go see too. So that's just a lot of fun. Oh, and they have a butterfly garden that's free to go into. There's a certain time of year, I'm guessing spring, summer, that the butterflies are actually out, so that's pretty cool. One thing I wouldn't have thought of, but your sister actually told me she took the kids to Barnes & Noble's, and they just sit and read, or they have a little play section for kids and stuff. You can sit in a comfy chair, read a magazine, or have a coffee, kind of relax a little bit while the kids kind of do their own little thing. And I didn't even realize there were Barnes & Noble's anymore. That's, at least like in the DC area, there wasn't any, but there is one on Hilton Head Island.
There you go. I didn't know that either. I thought they were gone too, but that's cool. And then there's always events going on in the evenings, like Shelter Cove Marina has always got different stuff going on. They're free to show up to, but there's always some sort of like face painting or drinks, and they're always selling little things on the side there that are super entertaining to the kids. It's not that, a couple bucks here and there, but the whole thing, there's a million kids running around, always super fun. A lot of really interesting stuff for them as well. So look out for the Shelter Cove event schedule, and there's always something going on over there.
Another fun thing is looking for shells or shark's teeth at Fish Hall Beach on the north side of the island, and definitely check the tide maps, because we went when it was low tide, and it was so far. With miles?
It was very far.
It was really far.
No, it's probably like 400, 500 yards.
Okay. I mean,
yeah,
that's how good I am with my spacage. Yeah. But it was definitely really cool that you can walk out that far and basically see the bottom of the ocean, and look for shark teeth and shells. And it's the one beach too that has a lot of shells. A lot of the beaches don't have that many shells. but this one does.